Come into the mangroves, all who dare. Come hear the story of a young witch that is bound to leave you scared. Although she was a gnome in season 1, Shubble's time as a witch has only just begun. Have you heard of the Great Witch of the Evermore? While she may tell you the title of Great Witch is an overstatement, Shubble is a spell-casting, potion-brewing superstar who has some highly detailed lore. The Great Witch originally hails from the Great Witch Academy, not to be confused with the Wizard Gems Crystal Cliff Academy from season 1 of the SMP, and she currently serves as the resident witch of the Evermore, a moist environment surrounded by fog and mangrove trees. When she first arrived at the server by train, Shubble's skill set would be her bane. When she was appointed the resident witch of the Evermore by the headmasters of her school, the little witch was still inexperienced in magic, though by no means a fool. Afraid that any day could be the day that the headmasters asked Shubble to hang up her witch's hat and broom for good, the spellcaster knew she had to prove that she understood. Magic, spells, and curses too. Every potion Shubble must know, each and every brew. With Shelby's grades at an all-time low, she was sent to the mangrove woods as a last-ditch effort to prove that her power could grow. With her pet by her side, Tortoise the Toad, Shelby's empire's journey would be a long and winding road. But the season began with a little bit of ease. Shelby's magical mishaps were a chronic disease. The headmasters told Shelby to practice simple spells and nothing more, but to Shelby that sounded like an absolute bore. Not only did she twice brew a potion that grew whip the goblin's ears to a remarkable size, but while making potions and traveling to the nether at the same time, Shelby's home met its temporary demise. Shelby's slip-up glitched the entire Minecraft seed, and though she was able to repair it by pulling magic from a parallel universe, her confidence sank due to the misdeed. When the witch received her letter from the Academy at the end of episode 4, Shubble was not prepared for what the Council of Witches had in store. After hearing about Shubble breaking the world through her potion trouble, the Council of Witches expelled the dangerous witch from the Academy, lest her magic cause the world to fall into rubble. Though they asked the witch to hand over her wand and pointy hat, Shubble threw the letter into the lava, as she was not going to listen to any of that. Shelby denied the witch's wishes and she would end not her magical ways. By ignoring the message, Shelby thought she could buy herself a little more time to prove herself capable before the Academy sent someone her way. But now she had a secret. Shubble was now an illegal witch. If she wanted to prove herself, things would have to go off without a single hitch. As Shelby continued around her witchy ways, mysterious events began occurring around the Evermore over the course of several days. Shubble already knew of the dangers of Evermore's magical fog, a mysterious mist around the mangrove that steals souls and leads people astray. Little more is known of the deadly smog. But when ominous signs started appearing around Shelby's empire, claiming it knew what she had done and that someone was coming to get her, and Shubble was hit by an invisible force, started hearing whispers all around.
What? Did you hear that one? Somebody just touched a lantern.
Shelby began to suspect that the Evermore was haunted, but there was no real ghost to be found. Another sign later warned Shelby that something probably terrible was coming soon. Shelby's certainty that the Evermore was haunted was over the moon. The next time the Great Witch put her magic into play was to help Princess Catherine to overcome the Glimmergrove curse that was ruining her day. After traveling to the kingdom to combat the life-draining curse, Shelby tried to use her potions to restore Catherine's horse and castle, but they once again were unable to do anything, for the better or for worse. Although Witch could be of no help at that time, Shubble promised the princess that the answer to the curse she would find. But as the witch attempted to grow in a magical might, another sign appeared, warning that everyone is in grave danger next to a frog head on a pole, definitely not a threat to consider light. To add to the heaping helping of mayhem that the witch had just been through, Shubble received another letter from the Academy, warning the witch that her response to headmasters was overdue. To continue to ignore the Academy would be a great witch offense, and the consequences would be immense. Shelby just hoped that the Academy would assume that she had died, believing that due to the Evermore's soul-stealing fog, a witch residency she hadn't survived. Shelby even wrote to her grandma explaining her entire plan to play dead, telling her it would give her enough time to prove herself instead. In perhaps one of the most ominous events of them all, Shubble, after going to get materials from her potion shop, learned that the entire building had simply vanished all the way from the bottom to the top.
Where'd my shop go? Was this the ghost?
With something paranormal clearly going on in the Evermore, Mythical Sausage gave Shubble an anti-ghost candle to help ward off the spirit and its shenanigans forevermore. After trading with Lizzie for some amethyst crystals with the magic to scare away the ghosts from at her base, Shubble built a magical geode lake, hoping that from it the spirits would evade. Another strange occurrence happened not too long after then, when the witch noticed that the Evermore had somehow expanded, completely erasing where a savanna biome had been. With the supernatural visitors supposedly at bay, Shelby continued offering her magical services to the other emperors day by day. After enchanting Tortoise to be her magical pet, the Great Witch thought of one of her best plans yet. When Sausage came to Shubble asking for a potion to help him remember his history, the witch theorized that a golden apple and a potion of weakness would be a solution to the mystery. Of all the possibilities that went through Shubble's head, never would she have thought that it would have turned Sausage undead, haunted by yet another magical fluke. Shelby fled from the zombie sausage, possibly wanting to puke. Shubble was haunted by zombie-filled dreams, reminding the witch that her magic is falling apart at the seams. After confirming that Sausage had returned to his human state, yet another sign that appeared in the Evermore warned Shelby that she knew of her expulsion from the academy. Not so great. So, what causes the secrets of the fog? Well, Shubble has recently enlisted the help of Hermit Cubfan135 to investigate the smog. Having tried everything she could within the realm of magic to understand the mist, Shubble hoped that Cubfan science could be a great assist. After venturing into the fogs of the mangrove swamps and sensing some supernaturally induced feelings of dread, Cubfan felt like someone or something was watching him through the fog overhead. As the fog continued to thicken like pea soup, Cubfan continued searching for the inside scoop. The last thing Cubfan remembered was a sudden shock of fear, right as he fell unconscious and watched the world around him disappear.
I quickly became disoriented as the frog grew denser and came somehow closer. The last thing I remember being paralyzed by fear as I was consumed by the fog itself.
When Cubfan awoke, he had been infected by some fungus of some kind, and someone unknown had informed him of his mission: spread skull block and soul lanterns around the server. To say the least, Cubfan lost his mind. After meeting with the witch one more time, did as the fog wished by spreading skulk through every empire down the line. So what does this tell us about the fog of the Evermore? Well, there's a lot to unpack, a lot that's in store. The fog seems to have some kind of intelligence that is not just mere smoke. There's someone or something hiding underneath that misty cloak. While Shubble thinks it's a single ghost, I think there might be more than just one host. The Evermore is a graveyard for lost souls of all walks of life. There are bound to be dozens of spirits of people once claimed by the fog now causing Shubble strife. Shelby still has a lot of story left for the season, but I have so many questions still that defies all reason. Why have no witches come for Shelby yet? Hasn't it been some time? Why has nobody come to make her pay for her witch crimes? Why do the ghosts keep threatening our little witch about her being expelled from school? And could Shelby's grandma actually be the great wizard Gem from season 1? Wouldn't that be cool? Thanks for watching. Bye!